Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our July 2017 tarot reading. And this reading will be for the sign of Taurus. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And for the beginning of the month, we have the Devil. Middle of the month, we're looking at the Knight of Swords. And the end of the month, we're looking at the Page of Wands. Very interesting, Taurus. We start out the month of July with the Devil. Now, it's a very intriguing card, very serious energy with this card. The Devil could represent something that has you held in bondage, something maybe that you are addicted to. Maybe substances addiction, maybe shopping addiction. It's something that has control over you in the beginning of the month that you want to step back and evaluate what's going on in your life. What could this possibly be? Is this possibly maybe a relationship, okay, that has you held in bondage and makes you feel like, you're being controlled? Okay, this could be maybe overindulgence going on at the beginning of July. As we all know, here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're celebrating the 4th of July weekend. A lot of people go on vacation in the month of July. So you want to watch out for some type of overindulgence or something that may be controlling you. Okay, something you might not even realize. I mean, we all overindulge. There's nothing wrong with a little retail therapy, going out and buying yourself something. But when it becomes an addiction, okay, a good thing leads to something that's not so good. If you overeat, we gain weight. If we overspend, we end up in debt. So be on the lookout for some type of an overindulgence at the beginning of July. This might even mean some type of secret being held from you in the beginning of the month too. And again, it could be a relationship that you feel enslaved to, something, that maybe you're giving more and you're not getting enough in return. But you want to examine what could possibly be out of balance in your life and maybe something that's unhealthy in the beginning of the month. And then we have the Knight of Swords in the middle of the month. And look at this young man on this horse. He is raring to go, okay? He wants to charge forward, okay? This is the kind of person that's like a thrill seeker. Okay, this is not the kind of person that looks before he leaps. Let's put it that way. He's not that kind of person. He's the kind of person that goes after what he wants. And he usually gets what he wants too. So this is going to be some type of fast-moving energy in the middle of the month. This may be you wanting to go after something. Okay, some type of rapid change is going to take place in the middle of the month. Maybe something to do with what was going on here. And if this should be a love relationship in your life, okay, you may notice that, maybe the partner that you're with is kind of reckless like this, kind of like a thrill seeker, and you're not sure what to do about that, okay? Or it could be an addiction that has held you, okay, in bondage, and maybe you're going to do something about it. Maybe you're going to break away from it. Okay, but whatever it is this is going to be some type of fast-moving energy and some kind of changes, some serious changes coming through in the middle of the month. Okay, and we all need changes because if we didn't change, we'd stay stagnant. And if we didn't change, we wouldn't experience growth. We wouldn't learn the things we need to learn. So this is a good, fast-moving energy. It's definitely not going to be boring in the middle of July. And then at the end of July, we have the Page of Wands. And she's so serious. She's standing here with her wand. And you have the moon up here. And it looks like there's some birds flying up here. Maybe bats. But it looks like it's kind of like at dusk. And she has a very somber look on her face. You could kind of feel like the somber energy coming from this card at the end of the month. And this is something to do with the message that you're going to receive at the end of the month. The pages bring messages to us. And this could be a work-related message. Okay? It could come in the mail, postal service, a paper letter. It could be an email you receive. It could be a phone call. Okay? It could be someone telling you something, person to person. But either way, some type of a work-related message at the end of the month. And it's a good news message, so there's no need to be somber like this card, okay? It's going to be something good Okay, so maybe whatever action you've taken here in the middle of the month, you're going to achieve whatever it is, and you're going to be notified of that good news. So very interesting month. So you want to examine maybe things that are out of balance, maybe something that we're addicted to, or maybe a love situation that might not be so good for us, or maybe even a work situation. I know a lot of my Taurus friends tend to overwork themselves, so maybe we got to ease up on ourselves and enjoy ourselves more. There's going to be some exciting type of action taking place in the middle of the month, and by the end of the month, you're going to receive some type of good news, and I have a feeling that it's going to be work related. What an interesting month. It's definitely not boring for you, Taurus. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.